How is it going, my beautiful humans? It's Alyse Parker here, and today's video is all about how the heck to prepare for 2021. We made it, fam. We are at the end of probably the craziest year of all of our lives. So I just want to take a moment of silence to celebrate the fact that we made it. Congratulations on getting through and being here in this moment and watching this video. I'm so excited to share with you in this video 10 ways that you can improve and enhance your life in 2021, how to prepare yourself. So these are going to be tips, tricks, reminders, lots of good stuff, and this may be my new favorite video that I have on my channel. So I'm excited. I have a beautiful outline of all these goodies to share with you, and if you stay with me to the end, I have a free gift that I am going to share with you also at the very, very end. So make sure you stick with me. I also want to preface this before diving in. The point of this video is not for me to tell you to do all 10 of these things, but rather this is an opportunity for you to be discerning with what I'm sharing with you and ask yourself, which do I feel the most drawn to, and how do I want to integrate these things into my unique life? All right, are you ready to prepare for 2021? Let's get into it. So the first way to prepare for 2021 is to practice feeling more. We are in an age where what was previously working for us may no longer be working, aka suppressing and willing our way through to accomplish a goal and to achieve something. We are waking up and remembering that there is another way. So by listening to our body, to the sensations that arise in our body, our feelings and our emotions, we can receive little messages of understanding of what needs to be processed and healed within us so that we can access more energy and be able to achieve without willing our way through and shoving things down and operating like a rigid robot. So practice feeling. Practice being present with what's taking place in your body and see emotions and feelings as little messengers. Now, if you're hearing this and you're like, Alyse, what the heck are you talking about? I don't know what it means to feel what's happening in my body and to process emotions. I have a video that I recently shared on my channel about processing emotions in a healthy way, where I kind of walk you through me having a really rough time, having a bad day, and I walk you through my methods and practices that I've learned from my mentors for processing emotions healthfully. So if you're interested in learning more about feeling, you can check that out in the video description. Number 2 is to prioritize connection with others. In the past year, in 2020, there have been a lot of barriers put up that have prevented us from connecting with other humans as much as we previously did. And it's really, really important to remember that we are social beings. We thrive in communities, feeling supported and seen by others and supporting and seeing others and having deep, meaningful connections. So yes, there may still be barriers in some levels to connecting with others. My invitation to you is to be resourceful and to prioritize connection with others as if your life depends on it, because it does. Number 3 is to be kind to yourself. Now, I'm not just talking like a self-love practice here and there. I'm talking like deep, embodied, soothing, nurturing kindness to yourself. So when you wake up in the morning, you ask yourself, what is the kindest thing that I can do for myself right now? When you're feeling stressed out, overwhelmed, ask yourself, What is the kindest thing that I can do for myself right now? And then gift yourself that. The whole like being hard on yourself, self-criticism, judging yourself, judging others, beating yourself up for making a mistake or not having things go the way that you had hoped, that age is over. 2021 is all about being kind, being soft and gentle with yourself, nurturing yourself, caring for yourself. The fourth way to prepare for 2021 is to remember that everyone is truly doing the best they can in every single moment, based on their upbringing, based on the resources they have at hand, and based on the resource and state of their nervous system. Everyone is always doing the best they can. Everybody. Even when somebody acts out of character or does something wrong or mean or shows up in an immoral way based on your lens and your perception of truth and what's right and what's wrong, even in those scenarios, that person, everybody, is always doing the best that they can. Maybe that person has a pretty heavy backlog of trauma and karma, and they did not have a beautiful, loving, nurturing mother and father community, role models when they were growing up, and they're operating in the best way that they know how in that moment. So keeping that in mind in 2021, everyone's always doing the best that they can. Number 5 is to learn and implement nonviolent communication into your life and your relationships and your language immediately. This, I wish, and I'm doing my best to shift this, I wish this could be a fundamental teaching to children with communication skills. Nonviolent communication is a 4-part system that allows you to cut through the bullshit of projection and assumptions and really communicate what you're feeling and what you are desiring to another person, and it allows them to understand exactly what you're going through and what you're looking for. It just like I said, it cuts through all of the illusion, and it's such a powerful method for communication. And the more you learn it and practice it, the more it becomes second nature, and relationships get easier. Intimate relationships, family relationships, friendships, work environment relationships, everything. So much more ease in social settings. Highly invite you to learn and practice nonviolent communication. Number 6 is to give yourself permission to shine. Give yourself permission to express and embody your true essence, your soul essence, your bright light, your creativity, your uniqueness, what makes you you. I have a friend who has this incredible YouTube channel called After School. He has a YouTube video about conformity and greatness and the spectrum between the two, and how most people are terrified of being on both ends of the spectrum. Terrified of greatness, because with greatness there's a fear that there will also be isolation, that you will be alone when you fully let yourself shine. On the other side of the spectrum, there's conformity. There is a deep fear in doing the things that everybody else is doing and never tapping into your true potential by just obeying the rules and going after the dream that may not be your dream. There's a fear in never living fully on that side of the spectrum. And so I don't know about you, but I would love to live in a world where everybody pursues what elevates their soul, what lights them up. Like, to fully let that fire within them grow and expand. I would love to live in a world where everyone allows themselves to aim for greatness. And if you want that too, It is essential that we all become the walking example of that, fully embodying, letting ourselves shine, and being the example, showing others that they can do the same, and gifting that to ourselves, for us and for the collective. So let yourself shine this year. Number 7 is to invest in a mentor to support you in one area of your life that could use the most attention. Think about the area of your life that you have just been neglecting. Also, the area of your life that probably feels the most out of balance or hectic, out of control, just not the way that you would love for it to be. Invest in a mentor. Hire a coach. Buy a program. Enroll in a course. Join some sort of a group where there is somebody who has already accomplished getting that aspect of your life in check for themselves, and they can teach you a method to support you in caring for and putting energy into that area of your life. Remember that you are fully capable of being resourceful without a mentor and figuring shit out. I mean, with this day and age of access to the internet, smartphone, computer, library, you can figure it out on your own. The question is, why haven't you already? And will accountability and support from another help you with that? Number 8, how to prepare for 2021. Use healing and personal development as tools to support you, not as a way of life. So by using healing and personal development as a way of life, you can get stuck in the cycle of healing, fixing yourself, coming from a place of I'm not already whole. And so it's important to remember that you are whole, you are complete, you are enough, you are worthy, exactly as you are, exactly who you are in this moment. By using healing and personal development as tools, they can support you in releasing outdated conditioning and remember more of who you really are, which is that whole, complete, sovereign being. This one was huge for me in 2020. A mentor shared this with me, and it kind of rocked my world because I had been in the realm of personal development, striving, growing, learning, achieving, and the world of healing for quite some time. And when this was shared with me, it really opened my eyes and allowed me to relax a bit. Like, oh yeah, these are just tools. This doesn't need to be a way of life where I forget that this present moment and me in this present moment are divine. We are evolving as a collective without having that be our way of life and our objective. So I hope that one lands with you. All right, number 9 is to read this book. Holy shit. Favorite book, hands down. I read this year. Conscious Language. This book is all about creating a revolution in our language system. So we speak a lot in terms of, I want this to change, I want to have a healthier body, I want to have a better relationship, I want to have a better paying job. And by speaking in these terms, we are literally declaring that we are continuing to be in that state of wanting, which is the state of not having the thing that we desire. And so by changing our verbiage in the way that we think and speak out loud and communicate to others from I'm wanting, I'm working on it, I'm trying to do this, I'm figuring it out, to I choose this, I claim this, I am this, I have this, I am experiencing this, into the affirmative as if you already are, our words are powerful. And so this is a revolution for our own lives to be able to shift our reality from being in that state of lack into being in the state of having and experiencing and declaring and committing ourselves to that thing that we desire, to those things. And then this expands out into our inner circle, into those that we communicate with the most frequently. And then this expands out into people that we see and speak to on occasion, or what we post on social media and who that reaches. And then this carries out into our generation, into humanity, into this collective. And for future generations, we get to rewrite the language system. And that's what this book is all about. It's powerful as fuck, and highly recommend to read this to prepare yourself for 2021. And number 10, the final way to prepare yourself for 2021 is to prioritize your personal alignment. This is a shout out and a gentle nudge, and also a little tough love to anyone who's watching this who identifies as a people pleaser, someone who's constantly overgiving and helping other people, but neglecting yourself and your own alignment and care. Remember that it's the energy being transferred when you're helping someone else that is actually what's taking place. It's not just about the surface level acts of what you're saying and doing for them. It's about your energy behind it. And so if your energy is coming from an unresourced place where you are out of alignment, that's what you're transferring. And so if you desire to genuinely help other people grow and evolve, you must be a walking example of that yourself. Imagine how different it would be to support others coming from a place of overflowing, because you've already got this strong foundation of your personal alignment. So that's the 10th and final way to prepare for this upcoming year, is to prioritize you, your center, your inner peace, your alignment. All right, love, that is gonna wrap up 10 ways to prepare yourself for 2021. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I hope it's been helpful for you, and I am curious which number, tip, reminder, little nugget of wisdom that I shared with you today do you feel the most drawn to? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to see what our collective is feeling drawn to working on and stepping into and practicing in this upcoming year. And my gift to you for ending 2020 and fucking getting through this thing, and also for the holidays and the new year, is I have created a free PDF for you with so many powerful, deep journal prompts to support you in reflecting on 2020 and setting intentions for the year ahead in 2021. So if you would like that goodie and you want to get to your reflections and intentions and have guidance in that process, then I would love to support you in that. So you can click down below and sign up to receive that PDF. It's free, a gift from me to you. I love the heck out of you. Thank you for being here for this video. And I'm excited to chat with you in the comments and see you in the next one.